Hi, welcome to Was Is and Yet to Come, where I discuss the country that I live in. This country has so much potential, in fact, because we are little itty bitty babies in the grand scheme of something called history. Modern society has been around for about 1,500 years, while the United States hasn't even been around for 250 years. And man, have we already been through a lot. Like, two world wars, a civil war, several terrorist attacks, other wars, lots of wars, a mixing pot of immigration through the time span, illnesses, industrial revolutions, political machines, monopolies. I could go on. Basically, we learn as we go. Well, because we created this new form of government that took several years to create, and it also took like 14 years for everyone to agree on, which we just assume that we are executing the layout properly. But are we? Do people actually know what the Constitution states or what the amendments are for? Do we understand how the different branches of government work? How many cabinets are there? Wait, how does the Electoral College work? Why are political parties a thing? Honestly, we learn these things in school. All right, well, school is boring and it's been a while, or maybe you just don't feel the need to pay attention in class because you hear it everywhere. Yeah, we've been there. Now, if you have these questions, okay, go ahead and Google it, but it can all be biased, and well, that requires a lot of reading, which can also be very boring, and maybe you just don't know what questions to ask. How many people actually care? Well, I'll tell you, honestly, people care, but a lot are exhausted, which leads to them saying they don't care or they just don't want to argue with people, because that's a big problem right now, especially with cancel culture. Let me tell you what happens in the United States history and how our government works, but let's not do it in a boring way. Hell, let's talk about what's going on today. Shit, we have an election coming up, and I feel like politics are being vomited everywhere. Attention spans are low, enthusiasm is low. I'm pretty sure people are pissed off or something. Maybe we can figure it out. Maybe we can figure out what to do next. And also maybe we can call out the bullshit. So enjoy listening to Was, Is, and Yet to Come.